So today we will talk about the pyramid of Maslow, which is like the basics needs until like why people, like some people reach their full potential and some don't. So as a personal belief, it's a choice. It's the habits that we implement during our life, like during our daily, everything that we do during the day, and also the way we think, the way we believe, the way we see the thing, and our vision that change. So not everyone is meant to be a Kobe, for instance, but everyone can push their limits until like getting the best of themselves. And we never know what is the best of ourselves, but it's up to us to push ourselves on daily basis to get there. Okay, so for the basic need is like the physiological needs is like eating, sleeping, repeat. As a human being, the thing that if you don't do, you will die. And then you have the safety needs. So this is having a shelter, having food on your table every day, and this type of thing. Then you have love and belongings. Like every humans are craving for being part of the group and be accepted. And this, what is also a problem to get to self-actualization if your surroundings are not putting you in a place where you can grow. So love and belongings is like a pillar of your life for real, but you don't need it to succeed in your life. What I mean by that is like if you started your life in a place where love and belongings were not exactly what you needed for your life, it's up to you to make the path to go towards what's better, and there is always better and you need to seek for it. So, and then you have esteem. Esteem is most of the people, they stop here, and it's like proving to yourself that you can. And the more you do this, the more you challenge yourself, the more you will have self-esteem because you know you did something that you were not sure you could. And this is something that you can develop also, like day by day, and just putting you small challenges and stuff. Like I tried to show you with like pull-ups and push-ups and this type of thing, that because I knew that 6 months before I couldn't do it for sure, but I know that with consistency and just doing the things, we get it. And it works for every aspect of your life. Like you will do more and more money by trying to sell something step by step, and then it will improve your self-esteem, and then it's like a vicious circle. So this is like the foundation of the pyramid of life. And then when everything is filled, you can get to the self-actualization. Or if you have no choice, that's actually how people usually get to self actualization because they have nothing to lose. And this is so powerful in life. Like I do these videos for people that have some things to lose, like bracket, because like I was there, I had the flat, I had the car, I had the good job, I did my studies and stuff. Like I'm Swiss, I'm very comfortable. But I will never reach my full potential by staying there. Never ever, because that was not me. Okay. And by here, the full potential, it requires you to become the best version of yourself and to push your challenge, like to push yourself. Never limit your challenge your limits. And this is the motto for my life, and should be the motto for everyone that wants to improve their life. It's only up to us. So this is what's called the ikigai. It's like when you find something that you love, that you're good at it, and that people need, and that you can sell. And if you can find this, like first you will not feel like you're working anymore because you're doing things that you will normally do because you love it. Then like this is how you can get the most money in your life, because you need to fall in love with your game. Your game is yours. Like if you try to copy someone else and do the same thing than them, it doesn't, like they will do better than you for sure, because it's not your area of genius. Like we all have different area, and it's only up to us to figure it out which one is. Where do you feel like, oh, this is my place? Where do you feel like, oh, I'm so focused and I'm so into it that everything comes, without me forcing? And this is your zone, and it's not comfort zone at all. To reach this point, you need really to have like a high self-esteem on yourself, and this you build on the way. Like no one is just born perfect and like, oh, I knew I will be this good in my life. Like not at all. It's step by step, and you need to just focus on the process and not on the result. If you're focused on the result, you will be biased, because you will not do what's necessary to get there. And to get there, you need to do the reps, you need to do you need to push, and you need to show up. 90% of the job is to show up on what you want to do, like just sit on your desk and start to write, or just, I don't know, if you paint, just sit and paint, or if you like into sport, just go to the gym, this type of thing, and this is how I see like we can get to the self-actualization as a modern society, because I don't want you to just do the jump and you have no idea like what you are able to, like it's normal that at some point you don't have idea at all, like you cannot see the full picture, that's okay, but you need to reinsure yourself step by step. This is how I did. Like it took me 2 years to be like, okay, maybe my business, I can do it, and I had my goals, I had my stuff, but I didn't quit my job just like, or try to like go out of the like of the employee stuff, because I was good there, like my whole life I was like, I will do my master, like my bachelor, my master, I will have a good job and have like a flat with my boyfriend, and then we have a family, like normal view, normal image of the life, but then unconsciously I started to do my business and I fell in love with business, and I was like, wow, how can I do more sales, how can I provide more good products, how, and this is what step by step, and I loved like marketing, and like everything I do I really love it, like it just require like, it doesn't require me too much energy in the fact that I do things that I love, so it fuels me, but it require me to be consistent and to be like more focused, and have like weekly planning of what I have to do, because I do a lot of things, different things, and this is normal because it's the first kind of step for business, but what I try to explain you is like, if you are employee and like you work 9 to 5, it's not a problem. You can stay there. If you're good there, just stay there, but just focus on how can you improve and do more of the things that you really love during the day. Okay, if you can find like a job that you are fully in your comfort, like in your genius zone, then stay there. If you don't see the life like, I want to be free and I want to travel whenever I want, and I want to spend time with my kids when they're like, most of the thing I do is for my kids. Like when I will have kids, I want to be fully with them. I want to be like able to educate them the right way, that they never work for money, they make money working for them. Like all the education I didn't have because I come from a poor family, and I went to the middle class because I thought it was the way. This, like, it's my vision, okay, it's my perception of how and why I do the things. But if you, for instance, you like to lay off like after you work and you like to just chill on the evening or whatever, it's okay, it's not a problem, okay, just I recommend you to at least educate yourself on, okay, what can I do to make my life better in 20 years, in 10 years, or whatever. It's just small habits that needs to be changed, like for instance investing 10% of your income. It doesn't require so much energy and time, it just requires you to be aware that there is other things that you might not know, and we all need to be aware of that, like we never know more than we actually know, which is nothing, because the more you evolve, the more you understand that you don't know. And this is like why it's kind of hard to explain, because you have to figure it out yourself, and that's why I encourage you to really think, like seek into you to know what you love. Because for me, a life that you do things that you don't truly love and that you don't know why you do it, then it's life wasted, because we all have a duty on earth and we are all unique, and it's only up to us to become the self-realization of ourselves. Okay, so that was for today.